Hi everybody, this is Sam Durbridge. So I've been doing my best to raise my vibrations today, even with all the things that have occurred. So I bless you right now. Right now what we're going to go into now that I've finished all of the other stuff, looks like something else is trying to get in the way, but that won't work because I bless. So to start this off, I know I said I'll do the tuning frequency stuff later, but I wanted to just do the miracle frequencies first. So basically what it is it's the three different frequencies of the 369. Do the heart and throat colors here. And so let's do this. So this is actually really cool. And yes, I did cure internal bleeding in a personal private area. But basically, by doing these three frequencies, I did the most, and I did some others. So I know these were the true connectors, maybe to the others too, that really healed that area and that situation. And it took about 72 hours, 24 to 48 hours, but it took about a couple days is what it was. It's usually between 3 to 4 days when you do any form of healing, but it was pretty fast because I was worried about it. And as soon as I did these, it really did heal. So I'm doing all three of these. And so it's the 417 hertz, and then the 432 is after the 528. So I'm doing all of them, so 369. And so these are the 369 frequency connectors and the miracle grace frequencies that are for the realm of rising up and being higher. But this heals any DNA problems or issues, and it gets rid of toxins and toxic peoples. And it really does. This is really cool. So it'll get rid of any toxic situations that have happened. But when it's doing it with the miracle frequencies, and I call the heart frequency, these are the three become one connection. So this is the throat area all the way down to the heart area, as well as the nature miracle, which I would say is also connected to the heart and below and everything. So this is connected to all three areas or different areas of the heart. You could also look at it as connected to the crown, the heart, and the passion all as one. And so we just did that. So I wanted to get into that blessing. Even if you heard me talking, the frequencies are still working. So I wanted to start that off because those are really powerful. 528 works immediately, and so does the others with it because it makes the field and everything do it. 417 is amazing. And there you go. So now we're going to go into, I like to call the Oming frequencies. Sorry, I'll try to go like this. You'll have to pause it if you miss anything. So here we go. So it's called Chanting Sound Therapy. So in this one, I'm going to do all of these to kind of give you information on what it is. And then I will do each individual one. I figure I'll do those later. So I'm going to explain, this is the commentary ones, but not much commentary, just commentary on how and what I'm doing when I do each one. And so I'm probably going to open my eyes most back and forth just so that I can do this right. But basically, it's the crown of the head, is Om, and then the other Om because this, you do with this too, and I don't know if you need to sound them differently or not, but I've noticed that they work for both. You just focus on what one you're doing. So you're doing for the crown of the head, and then for the space between the eyebrows, ham for base of the throat in the spine, yam, so ham is in H-A-M, ham, like pig ham or whatever you want to call it. And then yam is, and I'm a vegan, so I don't do that stuff anymore, but yam is like yams, you know, like the visual. So as long as it's organic yams, I'd probably do it. And then heart center in the spine, ram, obviously similar to ram, the sheep, or similar to a sheep, different, the horns, curled. And then kind of connected to Capricorn, but different. Ram is heart of the navel in the spine, and then Vam. That doesn't really relate to anything, really. Vam is unless you're from another reality or something and you know it in another language. But Vam is an inch or two above the base of the spine, and then Lam is base of the spine. So we're going to start with Om, and then we're going to do another Om, and then we're going to do a ham and all of that. So first, before I do that, I wanted to go into saying the best thing to focus on when you're doing Oms, this is to help you manifest healing and manifest desired outcome. So Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton information in the links below and other stuff will explain that to get into this mode, you first bless, and there's a CD called Blessing Things into Being. So first you bless what has been into what shall be. And then you bless who has caused those things or could be connected to those things, and to what it now shall be. And even yourself, so anybody that's done the bad things or done the things of your circumstance. So you bless the circumstance for what it's been and what it now shall be, that it already is. Then you bless it from what it's been to what, for who caused it, and blessing yourself and forgiving and blessing them, and then blessing them for the same, for all of those who caused it, even yourself. So you're blessing yourself in all areas. And then the third area is blessing the witnesses, those who witness falsely and those who witness truthfully. And you as a witness as well, because sometimes people falsely accuse or falsely represent you or falsely think you mean something you didn't mean, and they accuse you and you get in trouble and you lose things that shouldn't have been lost. And you tried to stand up for yourself and no one's there to stand up for you or chose to, except for maybe one or a couple that you hope will work it out. So then, and then there's tricks as to why they're trying to do it so that you'll be enslaved or hurt or harmed. So what right now is happening in this world is I'm hearing that the light has won and we're healing within us. And I am not saying that I'm specifically aware, but I hope that that's real. And the S, Superman, means hope. That's why I wear it, and my name, because it was prayed for, I believe, and then I had my experience, and I was told that even if it wasn't that way, it now is, because of the experience of me seeing myself connection, which was a Christ, unconditional Christ. But I don't believe in a hell or a heaven necessarily. I believe in your vibrational realm of creation, that you will have higher dimensional realms that we are going into and shifting into based on our vibrations. So I believe in peace for all and healing and awakening for all. So all those that are perceiving me or others wrongly, even if we came across as bad or said something because we felt threatened or they felt threatened of us, we need to forgive that. We need to let that go. We need to heal. And we need to stop taking people's needs and choosing not to be their doctor over them wanting holistic care, holistic healing and needs. And I just, I'm going to bless away all of the things that have happened to me and others who are being tested right now. We're being tested they're trying to keep us in their low vibe realms, but we've won because we're raising our vibes higher. And I felt peace in my heart and chest all day today, and it's still there. I felt it. I know it's still there, even with all the stuff that's happened to me that has concerned me. But it's like I don't worry about it being concerning, as if it's all going to work itself out, correct itself. Even though what's happened today for me was hugely dangerous for my health and needs, but it's going to correct itself. And so what my focus right now is for me and others is to bless, and I ask you to do this for me and for you. Bless that all of our problems and all the things that people misinterpreted us in, even if it came across wrong when we meant to be peaceful and honest, but not to judge or hate or anything, even if they've chosen to do things that are harmful to others, doesn't mean we need to be their friends. It doesn't mean we don't want them to still be okay. There's many false people that think when they've talked to me and others that we want them to go to hell, that we believe a hell exists, and I don't. I believe we're all going to be okay by our vibrations of wanting to be okay, our hearts are healing. So we need to forgive them, we need to heal them, and we need to trust that something will come out of what has occurred, and now we're going to get our full blessings and healing. Because it seems like many people are being attacked, and those that are fully peace and have a lot to lose for their health needs and haven't had enough anyway are now feeling like they're losing it all, or being pulled by those that are greedy or don't care about our beliefs or feelings of needs. They're giving up on our needs. And so now what's going to happen is all of this, they're going to correct what has been done. It's going to affect them. It's going to affect everyone for them doing the thing that they've done. And everybody's going to change and become new. And then those who did wrong and they know they did wrong and didn't realize what they were doing, or didn't fully realize that we're all connected or whatever, will change and be sorry and say I'm sorry and forgive. See, what is happening is this whole system is separating and it's confusing everybody. This whole system is separating into two different monetary systems or different ways of life, and it's going from people that don't have religious values into people that do have religious values, but it's like different tribes. Everybody's separating into all these different tribes and groups. And so just bless yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, and forgive others. There are people judging that others will fail over others because of them choosing to follow their own individual needs of path and healing. And people giving up, not thinking that people that are poor or whatever need help and should work or do these things when they have physical ailments or things that need to be healed. So let's do this. I just need to get that information out there so that you know. And just try to smile, even if you can't. Do what you can. I promised I would do these, and I'm trying to do these before I may not be able to. So I know I need to do this. And my birthday is 9 days away, and I'm just having what happened to me today was just wow. And it's just, we're going in this portal and they're trying to bring our vibes down, and it doesn't matter. We're going to be okay. We're going to be lifted up, and I've been lifted up, and we're all going to be okay. Blessed for angels, beings, whatever you want to believe, and believe. I'm a minister of your choice of belief, not saying what is wrong or what is right, but it's an unconditional love focus I'm about. So as long as you're about that too, it will work better. But it will still work towards, if you accept it to work for your conditional beliefs or choices of belief. Even just good vibes, if you're not religious of any kind, it's fine. This is about energy healing. And so the Oming sound is the sound of the sun. And it's the sound of what Buddhist monks and other monks, Tibetan monks and others have known is the sound of the universe connection to our field. And it helps us speak in God's sound. So it connects to the field, and it operates the field within us, our biofield, our light spirit, all of that, and it activates it from the crown. And then it also does it from the space between the eyebrows. So your pineal, your third eye, and the crown. Top of your head, but it's usually up here, spiritual crown and stuff. So it's going to activate those. So this is to God. This is the God connection, or to creation, creator, Sophia frequency connection. Omings are connected to Sophia frequencies, similar. That's why I did those first. So let's do this. Try to do this for 30 minutes. We've got 15 minutes to go. So, crown of the head. So I'm going to do these pretty fast, but basically you just focus on what you want, forgive any doubt that I have, and say, I bless, I bless, I bless. I bless for what has been to what shall be. I bless what has been to what now shall be, and it already is. And those who caused it are blessed, as well as myself, if any issue, and to the now exists new, healed for all. It doesn't justify the harm or anything. It puts it aside and heals it so that there is no more of that and not required anymore. And then blessing the witnesses and those that witness and all of that. So here we go. I bless, I bless, I bless. Now you could breathe differently. You can do Chi Gong breathing, which is you breathe through your nose. Even do nose Chi Gong type stuff, and I'm still learning it a little bit, and I was taught it a little bit, and it does make you be able to breathe more. And this helps you heal and mend things too. So this corrects all sicknesses, all things, so that there is none. Corrects it. You can naturally. No meds needed, no nothing. It's all about natural, raw, organic, vegan. The more raw, organic, vegan you are, or high vibe you are, less chemicals and things. Even if you are, this helps clear as best as it can. But it does better the more high vibe you are. Drink some water, Eric. I love you. Mm-hmm. Also has some plant-based connections, some cinnamon with it too. So you're putting your hand to your right knee. You're folding your legs as best as you can, or whatever way you feel. Some do it differently. I've done it this, and I've actually manifested stuff doing it this way. So it doesn't have to be difficult. You can do it really easy and simple. Put it on there. And then you put these together. And this is easy for me because I have bent hands. And you just kind of do that, and you just kind of do it like this. And some do it in different ways. But this is, you're putting your fingers together, connecting with your brain energies, and then you're sitting up straight as best as you can. And you're just like, oh. And then you're focusing on your crown, and then you're focusing on and visualizing and pretending to visualize. If there's overlapping, just pretend that you're drawing in your mind. Draw even if it's stick figure, what your dream house is, what your life is, what all those things will. And just go Om, and just know that someone will knock at your door, call you and say, here you go. Or angels will come, or Christ will knock at your door, or someone will come and say, I'm here for you. We're going to heal and provide you everything, I promise. You are free. And so that's that. Now, Om, crown of the head. Now, space between the eyebrows is the third eye. So you do the same thing. That's the visualization. So, Om. And it's good to do each one 15 minutes, but you can do it pretty fast. And they say if you do it for an hour, it's even better, or 30 minutes to an hour. But do what you can in the time that you have. Even if you're on the toilet or in the bathroom or in your bedroom when you're sleeping or whatever, do it before you go to bed and when you wake up. Get up early, go to bed. If you can't, do it when you have breaks and times, and get in your car and do it in any way you can. I know it's strange, but do it in a safe way that you feel comfortable and okay. Sitting up straight as you can is good because it connects with your whole chakra level. And forgive everything else, and forgive me and others that do it our way. So it's about what you feel comfortable doing, what you know is right. That's what the spirit is. When you feel comfortable and connect within, it forgives all, choices of belief and systems that you're in, and it's unconditional. So ham is base of the throat in the spine. So it goes into the spine now, and it's the base of the throat. So where your throat is, the base, I want to say base is up here, or either way, it's just somewhere around there in the back. And so this is ham. So it's similar to Om. It's just ham. And you want to do it deep because you want your sacral and your solar plexus to activate, because that's what that is. Your belly button area or whatever, you'll feel it, and your heart will feel it, and it ripples down there. It goes through your throat, down to your heart, to that, and it's activating all of it. And so, you can also say, you can even put your teeth together. Just whatever you feel you should do and your instincts tell you, do that. So, now, yam is heart center in the spine, so that's good. It goes in your spine in the middle kind of area, almost, wherever it is. So, and that's yam. Yam. Ooh, I felt it. Yam. Also, you can separate your fingers and go, when you're doing it, you like open and close it. So it's like this. I always go. Yeah. So I'm doing a weird position there, but that works. And then, here we go. Ram is height of the navel in the spine. So, like solar plexus almost. But it is solar plexus. Ram is height of the navel in the spine. So it's solar plexus, but in your back area as well. But it kind of goes in there. So this activates the solar plexus, the yin and yang balance. Helps manifest wealth and abundance. So that one's Ram. Here we go. So Ram. So focus on your wealth being given now, and it already is. Breathe very deeply. You can even breathe really slowly and deeply. Just Ram. So there you go. That's how that works. That's how that you manifested. You manifest that, and it creates that, and that's what happens. So this will reverse anything that others have done to you and chosen to do to you because of confusion or lack of belief in you and awareness of you. And also those who think badly of you and don't tell you, or secretly think that your brain or way of communication or others is wrong. And they don't know your smarts and awarenesses of studies. And I've noticed that with my family and brothers and stuff who even the ones that seem to support me, I've tried telling them all this stuff, and they kind of are aware of it, but they're not quite aware of the spiritual because they don't necessarily believe in it. But it is in the science, but they're more aware of the other, and so we just need to forgive them and forgive that. But they do sometimes try to tell other people that the reason why I act the way I do or come across is because of disability or irritation or whatever. And so they try to make they try to make claims to justify the way that my behavior seems to come across to people, but really I'm all about peace and healing, but they try to make it about disable, misinterpreting that I come across, that I have disability ways of explaining things. And the thing is I have the heart that I explain, and there's nothing wrong with me being honest and open and speaking my mind and talking about all the things that I'm going through, because there's so much that they can't relate, but eventually they will. So an inch or two above the base of the spine. And so an inch or two above the base of the spine is VAM. So this is going to be in the spine area and the lower spine. And so this is going to go, so base I guess would be the lower. So VAM would be for, basically this is the sacral, sacral, sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly, the sacral chakra. This is the yellow field energy, the sun energy, which is the field to manifest. The sun is the field is the sun, it is the Om, but it's mostly with this one, you would call it the VAM, because the VAM is what activates the field power healing creation for the spine, and to help you manifest through the sacral energy field to say what you want for all your wishes, not just money and funds, but everything. So do that, say VAM. So here we go. VAM. I can feel it. And it's going to work. Now it just sent that power. So now we're going to do Lam. Lam is base of the spine. Now Lam would be the passions. So it brings your passions to life. You manifest your passions to life. So you're connecting with the passion to bring in your passions, and now all of them will be balanced. Lam. Okay, so now that is done. Now those are things you can do. Now for those that are worried right now, I'd recommend watching the show Facing the Giants and take in the belief of the I am, that I am connection with it. You can do the Christian too if you want, because it is a Baptist minister type connection. Alex Kendrick type films. And then there's another one I like of them that connects with this knowledge would be Facing the Giants. Then you have War Room, which connects with it too. Another one that connects with it would be Breakthrough. And then another would be The Secret, Dare to Dream movie. And then, not the documentary, but the documentary The Secret is good too, based on the law of attraction connection. So your thoughts do have a physical force that what you think will come into fruition. Just do it with your heart. Do it purely, peacefully, because that's the type you want to manifest. Your feelings do connect with your brain. They know this in studies. So it does help with manifesting through your feelings of focus. So your feelings of thoughts do create it. So focus on positive thoughts, but it's your feelings of the thoughts that matter. So even if you're focused on positive thoughts and your feelings are negative, then you're going to bring the negative positive thoughts. And so the negative feeling with those positive focuses of how it will be on how you truly think or feel it will. So the thing is right now is it's good to do huge meditation focuses like this with these sounds when you feel that you need to balance yourself and protect yourself. These omings are just as powerful as the solfego, but they are masterful because they are you doing it. And so it's not just little solfego things that you have to hit. It's you that's the frequency with those. And they connect with the same thing as the solfegos and others do, but even more powerfully. But the solfego tuning forks and things can help with tuning and things, but it's really your heart. So bless you all from the heart. I wanted to bring up one little thing before I go. Just know that the next thing that I will start doing later, I probably won't do these omings later. Probably going to start doing the frequency tuning forks without commentary next after these. I just wanted to get this one up there to explain. Now, the different frequencies I've already explained in the other videos. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to put up different information for later. So this was the last one I did. I'm going to put these type of things up, and I'll do that when I do the frequencies for the future. But they will be non-commentary ones. You can comment on the videos, but I'm not going to really be saying anything. I'm just going to do those, and then I'm just going to be hitting the mallets with the frequencies for 15 minutes each. And so it might be a 20-minute video. I don't know. I'll decide why I'm connected to it to see if I should do more. But I want to do it at least 15. I might try to do a 16 or a 15 39 seconds. So a 15 39-second video to try to do the 639 connection that gets rid of fear and guilt connection, just so that I have the 369 connection in the minutes and of the video. Anyway, but who knows? Whatever happens, bless it to be. Bless yourself, bless others, forgive yourself, forgive others, and just know that it's going to work out, okay? People that have falsely thought that you meant something mean when you're standing up for your rights and freedoms. But bless you all. Take care.